Konnichiwa, Tomica Limited Vintage fans. So what we have here is a first generation Toyota Townace. Back on March 19th, 2021, I did a review of the facelifted version, the silver's facelift. And I thought that was a great van because I was able to look at the paint before I bought it. But this one I took a chance. I bought it online and I asked them to send me a good one, but I think this is an old model. And this is the seller. They apparently put a sticker on the box here. And I'm wondering if there's a date on this box. I don't see a date. So I'm not sure when this model first came out, but it's LV-n99, so maybe not too long ago. But I haven't opened it. I want to be just as pleasantly surprised or pleasantly angry about the paint quality. I have a really bad history, like 50% of all my TLVs have paint problems. So let's see what happens on this one. Okay, so these first generation Townaces were based off of the Light Ace. I guess they're slightly larger, and they may have had a 1200cc or a 1600cc engine up here in the front, and making only 60 or 90 horsepower or so. So not really fast vehicles, they're very mostly commuter vehicles, maybe tourist vans, possibly delivery vehicles. But let's take a look here. Alright, so look at this side view. Well, I mean, the paint's not very smooth. Look at this. This is all rough. The printing's nice. There's gold printing, and there's even silver here for the rail, for the door to slide on. The steel wheels look really nice. Nice vent there, nice printing there. It says Townace. There's black molding paint here. Is it on the plastic or the body? I can't tell. I'm not sure. I think this black is on the casting, actually. And then this tiny little silver rain gutter chrome here, chrome accent. So that's really well painted. But yeah, okay, well, let's continue around and see what's going on in the back here. So yeah, it says Townace, and then it says sunroof, some sort of special sunroof up there. What's under the Townace? I don't know if that's legible. What's under? No, I don't think so. I think it's just a silver box under Townace. Yeah. Okay, so sorry, trying to focus here. So I guess Townace is good, but this is illegible, this is illegible. And then that's some Japanese text of some sort. Does that say Toyota? I don't know. Interesting. Okay, well, the taillights are typical, pretty nice from a TLV. Really thick plastic, good breakup of the white backup, the orange turn signal. His bumper's got a black graphic on it, simulating like a molding. I'm wondering if it sticks out. I think it's just a flat graphic painted on. It's not molded or anything like that. Let's see here. Got some bottom details, suspension. Even the bottom casting's starting to have some rough paint here. 2014 was when this casting was first done. Okay. Alright, well, the tires look period correct, not super wide. Okay, let's go to this side here. Oh boy. So yeah, again, this is pretty messed up. Okay. Okay. Alright, what about the front? So it says Toyota. That's nicely printed. And then they got the round headlights, which look pretty good. There's some gold paint, and this headlight surround is pretty neat. And then this little thin line here, it's gold paint or something. It's also in the casting too, so it's raised and painted. We got the blank license plate, and then again the black paint here, some turn signal paint, vent paint. So that's actually really, really well detailed. The wiper blades are just flat graphics though. There's no molded detail. It's just a black graphic there. And then the silver trim around the windows. Okay, so yeah, look at the paint rash. It's pretty much everywhere. So unfortunately, this is another case where TLV just can't make something that's meant to last. I mean, I guess if this is from 2014, it's now a 7-year-old model. Do you guys think that's alright? That's something this expensive from 7 years ago? It looks all paint rashed. You know, I'm a little more lenient with Kyoshos because Kyoshos only retail for like $5. So if they go bad, well, that's alright, but I don't know back in 2014 what these things retailed for, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot more than a Kyosho. There's some nice silver paint details here. So yeah, this is another lesson learned. You should probably never buy TLVs unless you can see the paint. This has happened to me enough times now. The only reason why I really wanted this is a rare model. I don't see these round headlight versions coming up very often. So in fact, let's pull up the later one here, right? So this is the one I did back on March. And this has these square headlights, so it's like the facelifted version. And yeah, interesting actually. Let me pull out the whole tray of comparison here, because there seem to be more than just headlight differences. Alright, so yeah, the bumpers are different, right? The facelift has those ugly like plastic bumpers, whereas the old one is still running like the chrome steel bumpers. And then obviously the headlights are different, and actually the hood cutouts are different. This panel is totally different from that panel. The windshield is the same, makes sense. What about the back? Yeah, the taillights are the same, which makes sense. There is some sort of a, you know, bar here, probably holds like lights for the license plate, and it acts as a handle to raise the back gate there. But yeah, the bumpers here again, plastic, chrome steel, different text obviously, still the same flat wiper blades. The roof generally seems to be identical. So what about the side here? This is going to be a tough one. Well, they're identical, which makes sense. Yeah, just some paint differences. Even the wheels are the same, which is fine. Okay. So yeah, I think it's nice that TLV, you know, is pretty accurate with the changes in the actual vehicles. It's just that these guys just don't know how to paint stuff. This is just crazy. So again, this just goes into my batch of bad painted TLVs. So still probably on average 50-50. I think at the end of the year I'm going to just run a tally and see what percentage of all my TLVs are bad, but I'm guessing around 50% right now. So it's just a real shame. I'm always ragging on this brand, but if you paid a lot of money for these models, you'd probably be pretty angry too. Now this one's fantastic because I cherry picked it from a store, but in 5 years I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up looking like that, because apparently these guys are painting these things with some really inferior paint. They just, bottom line is, they don't know how to paint something to last. Okay, well, that's too bad again. TLV, another fail for you, at least on the long run. Maybe that model was nice when brand new, but it defeats the whole concept of collectability when you can't make something that lasts longer than a few years. So it's too bad. Alright guys, well, take care, and I guess I'll see you in the next one.